Good morning, all. I do apologise that we were absent the last couple of days. We have been doing a lot of work, and there's been a lot of grinding going on for materials, and I've done a little bit more to the base. I just wanted to say I think this is going to be a little bit frustrating for some people, but it's going to be a little bit of like the last kind of episode in terms of series. I felt this way at the start of series 2. The reason being there's not an awful lot that you guys will be entertained by from here on in. A lot of people, when it comes to scrap mechanic, like to see the builds in terms of vehicles and things like that. So I think that is more the direction I'll go, and as a result of that, the series will sort of come to an end. I will keep dropping videos around this series, but they won't be as frequent as they have been, simply because it's just not that entertaining content to be had. Like I say, the entertaining stuff is the mad creations, and people want to see that, and I've got no issues with that. That being said, before I turn around, I've been very busy, which is why we've not had a video for the last few days. I do apologise for that, and most people aren't going to like what they see. I mean, as you can see, the wood's not really finished, but we've got this big window here to allow some light in. But the big improvement, if such a word, is the farm. We've kind of made what I was aiming for. And by the way, the idea of today's video is we're going to go and get the Spud gun. So we're going to be planting oranges and blueberries, harvesting oranges and blueberries, and getting ourselves a caged farmer. The farm is ready to be harvested, so that'll be good. So that means that we're going to be able to set up blueberries and oranges. But brace yourselves, because here it is. So first things first, you might not have seen this. I don't think you would have done. It's just a little simple glass tunnel that bridges the farm to what will eventually be our sort of main base building. But the most work, like I say, has gone around the farm. So looking out there straight away, we've got a bit of glass in. We've got some windows to open up and put some light in. The fence has kind of grown a bit, and I've now got a fence running all the way around. I currently don't have any sort of defences other than myself with the hammer, but that's what we do. This is a bit of a gate. I've got it swinging that way. This is big enough for me to get in and get out as currently stands. As we pan further to the right, however, this is where it starts to get tasty. This fence is now the full perimeter, and yeah, I'm just going to take a walk to the road actually. Let you guys take it all in. This is the farm. It's sort of a big giant box, I understand that, and I wanted it to be like a greenhouse. Obviously, the only problem there is, as we go up the raids, we're going to get issues with tape bots firing tapes at us. So I've got a couple of little bit of defences to take over of the bottom glass. The top glass I haven't done anything with yet. I don't know if that's something that they'll target or not. I'm not too sure. But yeah, at the back, there's nothing here. It's still quite open at the back. I've never had any issues with anything coming in the back from the side, but I do sort of have this going down. That side goes all the way down into the water, and I've got this going a little bit further as a fail safe at the minute. But like I say, nothing bothers with the back. Inside, it's nice and toasty, nice and warm. We'll just set this off to harvest if we've got room. We've got plenty of room. We'll set this off to harvest, and this will be planting our oranges and our blueberries. So that'll be cool. Get those things done. But yeah, the farm so far. So it's pretty obvious that this big old door here is going to cover the window. But what might not be obvious is this weird little gap here. Well, boom. So now we're fully sealed from the bottom. This is like a fail-safe method. Like I say, because nothing actually gets through this, this is kind of last resort sort of thing, just for that extra bit of protection. So I've actually got a whole piece of wall here that's on a couple of bearings and has a wheel to help it run round. And that's because this side is fine, other than this little bit here. This is for the wheel to sit into. So as you might see, it'll swing around. The little box that hides the wheel comes right in here, sets in nicely. Not necessarily needed, like I say, because they won't get past this fence, but it's just more for peace of mind and protection against the tape bots. Getting towards being like Fort Knox. Impenetrable. I've got a bit of a curved edge on the glass on this side. That was a simple reason, really. When it came to changing or trying to reach the controller for the water system, If it was a flat wall, ran straight across there, I got stuck and I wasn't able to get to the controller. Made a little bit of a bay window, means I can get to the controller easy enough. So while they're growing and it gets to night, I'm going to let us get some rest, let you take all of this in, and then eventually we're going to go look for a caged farmer while this all grows. Secure. I like it. Even if nobody else does, I like it. We're just coming back from a very successful rock and stone haul. Oh, you guys haven't seen this. I kind of tweaked the way that this activates. So instead of it just being straight down or whatever it was, we now go up and over. Which means when we're driving, we're like a lot flatter than what we were rather than having the drills pointing up in the air. So that's always better. Skirt. So, while they are planting, we are going to go get, and probably drop off in all fairness, a caged farmer. Now, I'm aware of where there is one. If you guys remember when we did our exploration, we found an autumn biome not too far over there. That is where we will be going. And hopefully, the caged farmer will easily, fingers crossed, fit in the back of the truck. So it's not going to be too far away actually, it's literally just over here. Should be pretty clear. The most part over here, been knocking down trees all over the place. Yeah, here he is, look. Somewhere over here. Now I've just got to work out, so if he rolls down this way, I'm going to go round and pull up next to us here. In the hope, unless we can find one this side, no. Missed treat. Yeah, so obviously I want him to roll down a hill, if he will, as much as he can, into the waiting open trailer. So we go here. Do you think that'll work? Do you think I can knock him down there? Do you think that'll work? Run at him for now. They used to have it. Yeah, there you go. So you don't have to hit him. You run at him. Because if I hit him... Hole in one! Yeah, boy! Right, we'll go drop this guy off at the trader. We might as well do that now, rather than trying to carry him with a load of fruit. Hopefully he'll stay in. I don't actually know with this. No. It's not going to work if I do that, is it? He's going for the water. No. I know they float, but I don't... No. I don't quite know how impossible it would be to get him out of the water again once he's gone in there. That's the only issue. Oh, yeah, thankfully the auto forward malarkey's going on. Come on. Right there. Great place to stop in a bush. Yes. Okay. Right, to the trader. You're going to stay in this time, aren't you? You're not going to roll you over, hopefully. See if I can't get up here without losing him. I know the way that I usually go might be a bit steep, so we might roll out the back. Maybe. But yeah, I don't know. With this trailer thing, I mean, it's not a trailer as such, it's all one vehicle, it's all connected. But the simplicity in it. I see people making some mad combinations of things in order to pick up the farmers, but this is nice and low, has a nice low ramped door. And other than him nearly falling out the side, he fits so easy, and it was so easy to get him in. Maybe I could have done with a little bit of a roof over the top or something just to be secure, but you know. We've got what we need. So if we have a look at the trader, for the Spud gun, we need 2 packages of blueberries and 2 packages of oranges, and we should be doing that. That should be growing right now. So fingers crossed, by the end of tonight, we will have our goodies. Like I was saying, this is going to be the very last kind of series video that I do. I've got a couple of ideas for shorter videos that I want to do, because I like the shorter content. I like doing the shorter content because it's just easier and nicer and better to do. I've got, like I say, I've got a few ideas. I want to look at different defense styles, look at different vehicles, and it's that building element of people being creative. That's the thing that people like on Scrap Mechanic. As for the series, the playthroughs and stuff, yeah, they're not bad, but they're not everything. And for me personally, I think for the most part I'm at the end of the road in terms of the daily stuff that I can do, just simply because I kind of feel that once you've seen somebody automate a farm and plant some crops, once you've seen them do that, once you've seen them do it 1,000 times, because all that really will happen from here on in is just planting different sized amounts of crops and different crops, and then just fighting off different raids, which there's a lot of building to be done in between all that, and it's the building videos in terms of the base defenses and all this sort of stuff. Those videos aren't that good. They're not that great. So I'm going to nip this series in the bud here, and I've managed to get more episodes out of it than I initially thought I was going to do. And I will still drop Scrap Mechanic content. Don't stress, it's not the end of it. There will be more. It'll just be different to the series, which isn't so bad. Alright, I'm going to see if we've got any fertilizer. Could do with some fertilizer there and fertilize these bad boys. So it turns out we've only got 20 fertilizer. But 20 is still better than none. And now we wait. So when they're ready to harvest, I will get you guys back, and yeah, we'll harvest these, and then we'll go to the trader and we'll get our Spud gun. Just had a thought while we wait. We could set up the push button so that it actually repeats rather than just constantly spamming the button. If I can remember how to do this. If I remember, it is something like, I did it like this. I did an and an or. I did it going that way. So what, we press the button. So we need it on a switch rather than a button. That switch is for the gate. I'll just go grab a switch, which I don't need to do. So we go to the switch to the NAND gate. Yeah, and then if we click that, yeah, we'll make this a little bit quicker. I don't know how fast. I'm sure it's only about a second. Try half a second. And then if we take the output out of the OR gate, what a mess this is. So that goes in there. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, looky, we're ready to harvest. So we'll just harvest all this up. We've got room, we've got plenty of... Yeah, we've got plenty of room. So we'll harvest all this up. Of course, it won't reach these two. Awesome. And I'll just run in here and fill this up. And we'll get on our merry way, he says. We'll get on our way to the packager. Hopefully by that time, shut all this, put the water on actually. Put the water on. Then we shut all this because we're leaving, so this is like a good fail safe, especially when we're not here. Open up this. And I'll be forever trying to get this out of here, but we'll get out. And I will see you guys in the morning at the packaging plant. As cool as you like it. And always shut the gate behind you. Don't want to leave that thing open. That would definitely get in then. Right, catch you guys in a bit. So I nip back and I got a few more other things. So push your nose in. If it goes blue, then we've got something to give it. So if we turn the switch on now, which we haven't connected up to the cab. Yes, it's... I've got to work this the other way. Can I make this faster? No. This is what I mean. People just whack their timers for the repeaters so high, but there's not actually any point. You got to look at when it'll actually fire and make it worth it. So when this arrow stops turning blue, it should stop firing. As long as you press right up close, it will stop firing, and we'll still have a load of stuff inside it. So if we look at the chest, so we've got 4 tomatoes left, and now it won't fire anything because we're so close. We'll turn the switch off, else we will be firing, and we'll try beets. I don't think we've got any beets. Remember, if it turns blue, we're good to go. Does not turn blue. Okay, so then we've got carrots, because we've got no broccoli. So we shove the carrots in, and away it goes. While that's doing that, I might as well go grab these and run them over. Now the loading of this is a little bit interesting. So for this side, we can put them this way up. And now we're thirsty. I brought me some beets just in case. Okay. So this side we can put them this way up. But due to the fantastic design of the trailer, the next side we've got to put them sideways. And this is just a simple design mishap in that I calculated 1 block too short, so it fits there underneath that, but it doesn't actually fit this way due to the door. So they have to go sideways because the top, the canvasy bit, basically it doesn't have collision, so I can shut the door and it'll be fine, whereas the other one unfortunately does have collision. That doesn't work, but that's where we are. Shut that up and away we go to the second station. So unfortunately, once we got the 2 blueberries and the 2 oranges, that was everything that we had harvested. I thought we had a lot more, but apparently not. But this is basically the amount that I've been sort of doing when I've been doing the run anyway. So a little and often seems to work fine. There's no point in doing thousands upon thousands because it just doesn't gain anything, doesn't benefit anything at the minute. There's not an awful lot that we can get from the trader. And I wanted to wait for you guys anyway. So that's our blueberries, and then onto our oranges. We'll square up. There we go. And that is us fully, well, fully ready, I guess. Pick these 2 up, we'll head back to the trader, and we will get ourselves a Spud gun. I want to keep the weight over the back wheels because the back wheels are also drive wheels. So we'll start at the back and we'll come forwards. I'm surprised how well this design works. I was expecting it not to be so great, but I think because of the little pivot here with these 2 free moving bearings, it enables the trailer. When there's a lot of weight on the trailer, it actually doesn't impact the drive so much. That's pretty cool. I quite like that. It means the 2 can kind of... they're independently weighted, if you like, so the weight of the trailer just has no impact whatsoever on the weight of the truck. It just more happens on the bearings, so that means the truck stays stuck to the road a lot better. Plus the rear wheels being drive wheels completely, rear wheels of the trailer being drive wheels, seems to help with forward momentum when it comes to going up hills, which is very helpful when going to the trader. Only the wheels of the lorry cab thing itself have got suspension. The trailer wheels do not. The trailer wheels are solid. I find that sometimes people can overcomplicate stuff by having suspension. I don't think it's needed all the time. I find, especially if you're carrying a lot of weight, a solid kind of wheel connection's a lot better than a suspension one. That's just my personal preference. That's what I found as I've been playing the game. So we'll swing through here. Slide up the side of the packaging station. It's a lot smoother. Then we'll head for those corn right in front of us. Run over the hay butt. Ah, you got lucky. Run over this hay butt. Ah, he's moved as well. Then struggle up this hill. We'll get it. We'll go at an angle to reduce the gradient climb. Zigzag our way up the top of the hill. For people who didn't know that, might not be something you ever thought about. If you're trying to go uphill, you're trying to go straight up the hill, and you're struggling, kind of go at it diagonal. It will take you a little bit longer to get up, but it's not as steep if you go up kind of sideways almost. You might make it in the end. Woo! So that is it. That is the full whack. And then that means that we can now celebrate, hopefully, and get ourselves a brand spanking new Spud gun. Thank you very much, my trader friend. Oh, and I've got some Spuds on me as well. Awesome. Pew, pew, pew. So this means we're a little bit more better defended. Sooner or later we will be attempting to do some raids, I imagine. But for now, that's me. Thanks for watching the series, guys. You've been awesome. I will be dropping more scrap mechanic videos, don't worry. They will be very different to the series. But when anything happens that would fit in this series, I'll let you guys know. I think it'll be pretty obvious which videos it'll be. But thank you for watching. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you next time for another video of scrap mechanic. Cheers, guys. Bye for now. Bye.